Hey everybody, it's Cheryl Harris with SheKnows.com, and today's video is about act as if. This is going to be a juicy one, guys, because I had a conversation with someone a while back, and it really amazes me how a lot of people are really not tapped into their inner being. And so I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to give you a little scenario, tell you about this. But just before we do that, I just want you to know that go to SheKnows.com, opt in if you want to be on my exclusive email list, or make sure you subscribe to this video, share the video, like the video if you like it, post your comments, and also turn on the notification button. Okay. I also help women over 40 years young and a few brave men who wants to reduce stress, lose weight, get fit so they can get their sexy back. All right, so let's get to the point of the video. All right, I wanted to make this video today because it kind of hurt my heart a little bit that people are in the state of mind that they are in this day and age. Okay, now I had to go through the same thing of coming into myself and knowing who my inner being is and tapping into my source and all of that. I had to come to that stage too. But when you are around, when you see things that are unfolding before you, it's time to make a shift, because I don't know if you guys know that this is seed time and harvest. So this is harvest time. So whatever seed you planted is what's harvesting right now. So if you're not really liking what you're going through right now, if you don't like the position that you're in, you don't like the money that you're making, you don't like how your career is going, you don't like how your business is unfolding, then this is the time to shift, because you want to shift with the seasons, okay? I'll probably make another video about that. But I wanted to talk to you today because a lot of people, sadly, does not know what it means to be in their tapped into their higher being. Okay, they don't know what it is to tap into their higher being, and I want you to know that everything you think about, everything you say, everything you do, everything you don't do, will definitely affect your health and your well-being. Okay, whether it's your job, whether it's your career, whether it's your business, it will definitely affect your overall health and well-being. So you definitely got to be careful about how you think, how you speak, how you say, how you do things. Because I will tell you this, the universe don't know if you're playing. The universe don't know, oh, you know what I meant. You know I meant to say this and what my intentions were. No, 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 no. The universe don't know if you're playing or not. So whatever you think, whatever you say, whatever vibrations you create, the universe takes your order and boom, makes it happen. So that right there should tell you how powerful things happen in your life based on what you think, you say, and you do, okay, in your actions. But it all starts with that thought process, which you have in your heart. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, okay? So if you're thinking that you're always broke, you're always thinking that I can't never get ahead, you're always thinking I'm too fat, you're always thinking like I can't get off this medication, I can't get one foot in front of the other without taking 15 steps back, that's the vibration you're creating. So guess what? That's what you attracted. Believe it or not, that's what you're attracting. And guys, it took me a minute. It took me a minute to get a hold to that concept, that, man, everything that you have right now is where you are because of what you thought, because of what you did or didn't do. So when you decide to shift that mindset, when you decide to shift from up here, all of this, your body, your money situation, your relationships, everything will change. And people think it's really, really, really like some shishi foo-foo stuff. It really isn't. Like when you tap into your higher being, your higher self, the all-knowing, the source energy. And I'll make another video about how to do all of this as well too. When you tap into this, not only will your life change, your life will change in your money, your life will change in your relationships, your life will change with you, it'll change with your children, your grandchildren, everybody that's around you, because it's a vibration that you attract. It's a vibration that you have, and that it's hovering all around you, over you, it's in you, and exudes. You know what I mean? So when you shift all that, your body, I mean, man, you want that body you say you want? You got to shift that mindset. You want to lose weight? You want to get fit? You want to sculpt your body? You had to shift the things that you're currently thinking about and the things that you're currently doing in order to make it happen, okay? So here's my question. Well, before I ask that question, I want to tell you a small story real quick. And the reason why I came about for making this video today. I talked to a few old coworkers of mine at a job I used to work with earlier on this year. They let me go. I count it all joy. They let me go, and I'm an entrepreneur as well. They let me go because they didn't have the capacity to put me in another department. Actually, they really didn't want to let me go. They really didn't want to let me go. And they was like, "Oh man, Cheryl, can you go online and look at this and see if you can apply there?" You know, but it was in another further location than where I was, and I've been in collections as a bill collector for 27 years. I didn't want to go work in the northwest suburbs anymore. I didn't want to do that. And so where I worked was closer to me. It only took me 20 minutes to get to work on a train. I mean, that was love. All right. So I was at this job for about a year and a half, and they let me go because I was trying to take a test for I think it was mortgage services or something. Well, I missed the test by 10%. Whoop-de-whoop. All right. So I took the test again, got the same exact score. All right, whatever. It is what it is. All right. So that's a whole other story because I didn't position myself to prepare for that. So they let me go. And as of today, now that happened back in, I think it was April, May. It was May. It's somewhere around there. Somewhere around April, May. And they let me go, and the people that are still there now, everything has, all the structures, the bonus structures and the pay has changed. All right. Now, being in collections, aka bill collector, the bonus structure changes all the time. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. So the bonus structure changed. I got word that people at this job had a stroke, they quit, they stressing out to no means necessary, they're nervous, they don't know what to do, they don't know whether they're going to have a job when they come in or not. I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. What? Let me tell you something. What caught my eye, in addition to all the other stuff and the stress, is that somebody had a stroke. What? Bruh, there is no way on this God's green earth I will ever let somebody else's stuff stress me out to the point to where it puts my health and well-being at a despair. Absolutely no way I will do it. This person had a stroke. You're getting to the point to where it's stressing you out that bad to where you had a stroke. Now your whole body jacked up. You probably, I don't know how this person is right now. I pray that they're okay. Now you're all jacked up because of somebody else's stuff. Yeah, that's a whole nother video on entrepreneurship, but okay. So maybe. And then this other person that I know is stressed out. Here's the messed up parties. The people that are going through these things, I know them. They have gifts, skills, and talents. Which means they can take that and the money that they're making now with this new bonus structure, they can make probably in 30 minutes to an hour. But you know why they haven't done it? Because they're caught up in the act, the job. Now, I'm not against jobs. I have one. I've had jobs. I've had several jobs and worked my business at the same time. I'm not against jobs because you do what you got to do to make it, make ends meet and do what you got to do until you get to where you want to be. But not to the point to where it causes you to have a stroke. Not to the point to where it affects your health and your well-being. It affects your sanity. Now you're stressing out because now stress is a byproduct of a whole lot of things. It's a byproduct of cancer. It's a byproduct of all kind of internal organs that are messed up. Oh no. Ain't no way on God's green earth. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to allow another outside entity, somebody else's stuff, to affect my health. All right? So here's my question. What caused you to think in this state of mind that you can't have and do what you want to do? Where did that come from? For you to stay at that job to think that that's all your source. That tells me you have not tapped into Your all-knowing. You have not tapped into the all-knowing. You have not tapped into your vortex. You have not tapped into your inner being to know who you are, because if you knew who you are, you wouldn't be having no strokes. If you knew who you are infinitely, you wouldn't be stressed out about nothing. You wouldn't be worried about nothing. So what you saying, Cheryl? I'm supposed to be happy all the time? I'm supposed to be joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy? Well, you know what it is to be stressed. You've been there before. You know what it is to be broke. You've been there before. You know what it is to not have, to be without. You know what it is to worry of whether you're going to have a job or not. You've lived that life already. So why not switch it and live the life as if you already have it? Why not? Try it out and see. Try it out and see. All right? And some of the ways you could do it is through meditation. Now, some of you may believe in God, some of you may not believe in God, because I believe if we are created by the Creator Himself and He's the big God, and we're made in His image, made in His likeness, we're the little God, which means that whatever He puts inside of us, it's already in us. And you can create whatever you want. Okay? If you don't believe in God, you think He's an imaginary thing, or is this imaginary friend that we have, those that believe in it, then, okay, let's just say the universe. If you believe in the universe, it's still a supreme being. It's still a higher being that you have not tapped into. So one way you could start out is when you can start out in the morning before you get up and go to work, before you get up and start your day. And don't tell me you don't have the time to do it. All right? This is the part where you got to get into the practice of doing things to make something better. If you continue to talk about what's missing, if you continue to talk about what you don't have, then that's what you're going to attract. The universe is going to take your order. The universe don't know if you're playing or not. The universe don't know if you're playing or not. It's going to take your order. You say you're broke, boop, it's going to make everything happen to say that you're keep you broke. You say you're unhappy, boop, take your order. Come right up. Gonna make everything around you attract around you that makes you unhappy. You know what that feels like already. So why do it? Why be in that state of being, instead of being in the state of being that you so desire? But to do that, you have to align yourself with what you want. You're saying you want this. You over here, you say you want this, but your actions are doing this over here. And you're not getting what you want because you're not in alignment with it. You're not in alignment with it. Does that make sense? You have to align your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's not a joke when people say mind, body, and spirit. It is just that simple, but it's not as easy to get into it because you're allowing the contrast of things to overcome you. You're not allowing yourself to tap into that inner being, that source, who you are, the infinite you, the abundant you, the prosperity of you, your purpose of you. You haven't tapped into you. You don't even know who you are. That's why you're stuck. I've been there. Guys, I've been there. I know what it is. I've been there. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're feeling unhappy. That's why you're feeling at this thing, because you know you're supposed to be doing something else. You know you're supposed to be in a better place. So when you wake up in the morning, don't grab your cell phones. Don't grab social media. Tap into that inner being. Well, Cheryl, I can't sit still for a while. My mind. Well, see, when you talk like that, you just created that reality for yourself. Stop saying that. Stop being in that state of being. You're so used to it, that's a comfort zone for you. So now make a conscious decision and bring it to your awareness that you're going to sit still for at least 5 minutes. I sit still in the morning. I get up, sit on the edge of my bed. Even if you got a place set up, I'll make another video on how you can set up your place of meditation and your altar or however you want to do it. I'll do all of that. Sit up, I get up and I sit on the bed. Because I don't sleep with clothes on. That's just me. I like to be free. All right? So I get up, sit on the edge of the bed, put one foot on the ground, another. You get up. First I start breathing and thanking God. I thank God just for waking up. Thank you for keeping and covering me and letting no hurt, harm, or danger seen and unseen come to me and my family. So I get up and I sit still, one foot on the ground, and I sit in meditation. I just sit still. I just be still. I'm not thinking about what I want to get. I'm not thinking about what I got to do for the day. I'm not thinking about what chores got to be done. I'm not thinking about what I got to do for the business. I'm not thinking about errands. I'm not thinking about nothing. That's the state you need to be in to set the tone for the day, right? Okay? We're going to get to the as if, right? Some more of that because I gave you some of it already. I grab my timer. If I want to make sure that I'm doing it, I grab my phone for the timer, put it on the timer, 5 minutes. It may take you a couple of minutes in the beginning to just get through the process of learning how to breathe. So when you breathe, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, but don't breathe with your chest like this. You don't breathe with your shoulders. You breathe in from your core. You breathe in from your stomach, okay? So when you inhale, you expand the stomach. When you exhale, you bring the stomach back in. Long breaths, and you can do it starting with a 4 count, 8 count, 10 count, 12 count, until you get better and better and better, okay? All right? So let's just do a real quick one. So you start out 4 count. I just want you to do a quick one. But you'll start becoming aware of your breathing, because in the beginning I did this instead of coming through my belly, okay? Coming through the belly, coming through the navel, and you want to breathe like that. Just sit in silence. Sit in silence. Don't think about nothing. Don't do nothing. You're aware of the sounds that are around you. Just sit in silence. 5 minutes is going to go by just that quick. The next time you do it, you're going to increase the time. Add another minute, add another minute. And then you're positioning yourself to tap into you. You're positioning. You're not in the state, because in order to tap into it, you meditate, okay? But you're positioning yourself. There's steps to it, y'all. There's levels to this thing, y'all. You just can't just, I'm going to get up and num yo ho renge kyo. You're not just going to get into it like that. But you gotta position yourself, and don't say you don't have the time. Take a little bit at a time. Take a little bit. 5 minutes. Come on. It take you 5. You can get on your phone, and next thing you know, a half hour going by, and you don't even know it. Like a half hour. I've done it before. I've gotten on my phone and picked it up, and a whole hour go by, and then they'll tell me what I could have did in that 1 hour, right? So I'm positioning you to set up. So when you get into the vortex, when you get into the meditation, you can get into that place and act as if, but you can't, because you have so much gook on top of you. So you got to prepare yourself to act as if. So I'm going to give you a prayer. And this is a prayer. Usually prayer is about asking for things. Meditation is seeking the answer from the universe or from God. But this prayer, that's conditional when you're asking for stuff. This prayer is going to be an unconditional prayer. I learned this from Abraham Hicks. My God, this changed my whole thing, because when you wake up like this, you sit in silence and you get into the attitude of gratitude, you're setting the vibration for the universe to send those things to you. Not waking up bitching and complaining. Oh, my back, my leg, all that. No. No. So I'm going to read from my notes, and I want y'all to roll with me, okay? Because there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, so many of them, and I loved it. This thing right here, praying unconditionally, that shifted a whole lot of stuff in my life, y'all. Whole lot of stuff. So I'm going to work with them. I like feeling clarity. I like knowing that I'm a part of a higher source. I like knowing that the universe responds to my energy. I like being in a state of health and well-being. I like feeling well-being. I like the concept of the source of inner energy. I like the concept of the source of my inner being. I like the feeling of the universe. I like the feeling of awareness. I like the feeling of knowingness. I like the feeling of security that I have. I like the awareness of being connected to my inner self. I like the awareness of being connected to my higher self. I enjoy the feeling of clarity. I like the subject of momentum. I like the structure and the vastness of the universe. I like the idea of the law of attraction. I like the flowing of thoughts in the universe. I like the flowing of ideas that comes to me from the universe. I like the access to infinite I like the access to infinite intelligence. I like the access of the variety of space, time, space, reality. I like the idea that this time space is birthing in me. I like the ideas that are birthing in me. I like the power of the ideas that flow inside of me. I like the feeling of flowing of thoughts. I like the knowing of the source when within me. I like the occurrences of that idea that's happening. You get what I'm saying? You get what I mean? I like knowing that I'm healthy. I like knowing that I am of purpose. I like knowing the beautiful things around me that are revealed to me. I like feeling abundance. I like the knowing of the universe is tapping in and connecting with my thoughts. I like the idea that my ideas are manifesting. And then when you see this, when you act as if you like you already like these things. Not saying that, I'm appreciative of the car that I got going to work. I like the ability to do, no. Those are conditional things. I like tapping into the universe source. I like tapping into the universe. I like having access to infinite intelligence. I like the ability, and I like being tapped into my inner being. I like being tapped into my higher self. I like being where I am. Because you're working up and you're waking up in a state of appreciativeness. That's a state of being appreciated. And when you wake up and you act as if you're already appreciated, it's going to come to you. I like the multi-million-dollar ideas the universe is that is conditional. But I just like it. I like prosperity. I like the wealth. I like optimal health. I like the state of well-being. I like the state of peace. I like the state of joy. Do you understand what I mean? So when you act as if you already have it, you can't do it until you get into that state of being. So I hope this was helpful to you all. I'm sorry the video was super long. Oh my God, I didn't mean for it to be that long. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Share your thoughts. Tell me something that you like. You like the state of momentum. You like the state of well-being. You like the state of being around people that it's on the same wavelength as you. You like that? All right. So post your comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Share the video. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Opt in to sheknows.com. CHEKNOWS. That's for my exclusive list where I offer things too. You all have an awesome day. And I like the fact that you're going to have an awesome rest of your day. Take care, y'all.